We've all heard the saying, behind every great man, there is a great woman. We've also probably heard, behind every great man, there's a woman rolling her eyes. But truth be told, behind every great man, every great woman, there is a teacher. Teachers who are often underpaid, overworked, and underappreciated, yet know in their hearts they are the keepers of the kingdom. Now my dear friend DJ Baptiste will tell it like it is.
I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to make you understand the story real fast. She tell a story about a kingdom, and throughout this kingdom, the king told him that the most important person in my kingdom will be rich forever. So, people went to lining up. The doctors felt like, well, I'm important because when people get sick, I cure them. The fireman came up and like, hey, I'm important because when your house on fire, I'm who you call. The people at the hospital said, well, we important because, when you get sick or when you need an ambulance, we can come get you. But guess what? The king had all these decisions. He had to think, who was the most important? They're all so important. He went to think under a tree. When he got to the tree, it was a lady sitting down. He looked at the lady, he said, what do you do? She said, I'm a teacher. He said, well, I need you to help me out since you're so well with thinking. I need you to tell me who is the most important person in my kingdom. And he began to name everyone. He said, what about the firefighter? And she said, oh, yeah, I can remember David. He was so wanting to help people. He was so willing to help. And I can remember he used to come to my desk all the time and say, how can he help me grade papers? How can he do? He said, what about the lawyer? She said, Sarah. I can remember Sarah. Ooh, that girl can debate. She can debate. Long story short, he went through all of them, and guess what? She had something to say about each and every one of them, and it wasn't until the next day when he woke up that he realized the most important person in my kingdom is the teacher. Because guess what? Even all these people who felt like they was great, they went through her. They went through her. So before they was able to become great, they had a great teacher. So I just want to give you some insight of how important the job that you hold. I owe my life to a teacher, no doubt. The most memorable moments that I have ever had is with my teacher.
Now, take a moment and think of your most memorable teachers. Bring that person or persons up into your mind. See them standing before you. Now send them love, light, clarity, willingness, courage, gratitude, and a ton of money. Now feel all that love well up in your heart. And know at this very moment, thousands upon thousands, including me, are doing the same for you. From the depth of my heart, one teacher to another.